does no one prepare you for how genuinely fucking crazy living with your parents as an adult will make you feel? Especially when you've already lived on your own for like a significant amount of time and you end up moving back in with your parents. That shit is so fucking humbling. I was living on my own, well, like with roommates, but you know, on my own, out in Utah, where the rent for a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment was $1,500. I paid $500 in rent to have a gigantic master bedroom and bathroom. I wanted to move back to California, like where I'm from, so I moved back in with my dad because rent free. Yeah, I'm financially stable, but at what fucking cost? It sucks because I feel fucking ungrateful. Like, I love my dad, I do. And the fact that I get to live in Orange County, California, which is like ridiculously expensive, and super close to LA, which is also ridiculously expensive, and I get my own bedroom and bathroom for literally no rent. Right, like I need to be grateful, but oh my god! I hate it here. I'm living in my fucking childhood bedroom. And mind you, I've been living on my own since I was 18 because I got kicked out like less than a month after I turned 18. I feel like a kid again, and like not in a good way. There's very little room for personal growth when you shove yourself back in a cocoon that you have already grown out of. And it sucks because I feel like there's this resentment that builds up. And it's like, I love my dad. I don't want to resent him. But when he's just there all the fucking time, like, I have a cat, so I can't keep my doors closed, right? I have to keep my doors open or my cat will just fucking sit there and scream. My dad just walks right through him. Walks right through him. I'm a grown woman! You know how long it's been since I can't even split the fucking bed! Let alone, like, God forbid, bringing someone home and fucking them in my bed. I can't do that shit. I'm not doing that shit in my childhood fucking bedroom when I live with my dad. And I've tried to be like, yo, can you please just like fucking not? Like, it's his house. I get it. It's his house. You can open my bed. Like, oh my god! You know it's bad when like the sound of their footsteps coming towards your room fills you with fucking rage. But I feel so fucking bad because it's like, damn, he is just letting me live in his house rent free. I'm a grown adult. I should be able to like pay my own bills and pay my own fucking rent. Also, inflation, bro. What the fuck do you mean it will cost me $1,500 for one room in an apartment split with multiple people? What the fuck? And I am very lucky in the fact that like he lets me leave the house whenever. Like I can go do whatever the fuck I want. But it's the constant like having to check in and having to tell someone, yep, I'm alive. Yep, I'm going here. I'm hanging out with this person. Like I'm a fucking teenager again. And him constantly coming back to me like, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need anything? Do you need me to do this for you? And it's like, fuck! I should be grateful, right? I should be happy. I should feel loved that someone cares enough to like care if I'm okay and to consistently check in on me. And if you've never experienced this situation, then yeah, I probably sound like an ungrateful fucking bitch. But if you have experienced the situation, you know what I mean. It like just slowly drives you crazy because it's like, bro, I'm an adult, but I really just don't fucking feel like one. I miss feeling genuinely independent and feeling like I can take care of myself. I miss getting to have people over and like hosting events and just hosting people. Don't even get me fucking started on the decor because oh my god, why do all the common areas look like that? I miss being able to decorate and living in like a cute apartment and having any fucking say on anything that goes on inside the house. Mark my fucking words, 2024, my goal is to move back out because y'all, I cannot fucking do this anymore.
This hurts my soul. Holy moly.
That's not fair. That is not fair! That is not fair!
Prices of food in New York is no joke. So we've just gone to this hot dog stand, bought this. I thought maybe $2, $3. They say $12. I say, oh, I'm just having one hot dog. They go, yep, I know. $12 for a hot dog? What?
Living with your parents in your 20s is the craziest thing. It's a 24/7 heart attack. Like I woke up this morning at 6 a.m., not on my own free will, to my dad pounding at my door. I'm like, oh my God, there's a fire. I need to get my stuff and get out of the house. I open the door. What is it? It's him, full cycling gear, the spandex, the padding, the shirt, the light on the helmet. He throws his helmet at me. He's like, come on, Chloe, we're going to bike 25 miles right now. Meet me downstairs, 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to get ready. I'm like, I'm still in REM. Like I'm on my 7th dream, I'm hallucinating, I'm seeing double. Like it is 6 a.m. Like I cannot go on a 25-mile bike ride. And do I have a choice? No, because I'm in my 20s and I'm living at my parents' house. Like I owe it to him to go on this 25-mile bike ride at 6 a.m. Like I can't say no.
Take a long hard look because this is what $50 gets you at Kohl's. $50 for 6 items. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's highway robbery. I don't know who they think they're fooling. This is insane. $50 for strawberries, milk, caramel, peanut butter, bread, and dumplings. $50. This won't even last me 1 week. This wasn't even all my groceries for the week. This was just stuff that ran out that I needed to refill. What a joke. What an actual joke.
I'm struggling harder financially than I ever have in my entire life, and I've come to a really gross realization. My self-worth, at least in my brain's perspective, is heavily weighed on how much money I make. And that sucks.
Tell me you're in your 20s and living with your parents without telling me you're in your 20s and living with your parents. I'll go first. Mom, I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I'm going skiing.
Well, who are you going with?
My friends from school, I thought I told you.
Who's driving?
I'm driving. I'm about to go to my car.
Do you have your pizza?
Yes, it's on my head.
On your head. Jason,
What?
just text me the address.
Yes, I already did.
Jason, just text me when you get there.
Mom, you know I always send you the confirmation text.
I literally work every fucking day.
And reasons like this is why no one is ever going to make me feel bad about living with my parents. Do you get it? Like, even if I'm like 23, if I want to live with my parents, I'm going to live with my parents. Society's not going to peer pressure me in moving out because I don't see the point of it. If you have the luxury, the privilege to stay at home and live with your parents, take that. Take that, bro. Take that.
Okay, obviously it may already be hard living with your parents in your 20s, but can we talk about living with them after not living with them for so long because of like university or whatever? I moved back in and I'm getting dogged like by life, honestly. Like, it's very, very tough. Choosing to move back home versus not is like choosing between like, do I want to not pay rent and get free food, or do I actually want good mental health? Like, I sound so ungrateful, and like I'm not. It's really not that. Like, I'm so grateful for my parents, and I'm so grateful to like be able to even have a home to move back to. But it's just like the environment and like not being able to like readjust because like you're just so different as a person now. Honestly, I don't even know how to explain it, but like it's just tough.
If you are not struggling financially right now, then you need to consider yourself completely blessed. Like, don't even consider yourself. You are completely blessed. Like, every time I check my local mom group on Facebook, I see requests or people asking where they can get some financial assistance to pay utilities or assistance with rent. And it's concerning because these people are working full-time jobs and they just can't make things work right now. For example, this morning, a woman posted she's an RN working 2 jobs and still is struggling. I know we're all complaining about how expensive things are. For me, personally, like, my car insurance doubled in August. I was paying around $140 a month, and now I'm paying $280 for 2 vehicles, and I'm 1 driver. And I have never had a claim. There was no reason for the increase other than they just increased me. On top of that, Florida Power and Light rules the entire state of Florida now. They bought out Gulf Power, and since then, all I ever hear about from people is how astronomical their utility bills are. Everyone is trying to find ways to save money. But as soon as we save money in one area, something else goes up. So it's just kind of like we're sliding this scale back and forth, and it's actually like increasing. We're never saving, no matter how hard we try. Like, I stopped eating out with my kids. Obviously, eating out is super expensive, but I went almost a month no eating out, and it was still a struggle. And if you made it this far, I don't mean this to be like a pity party thing. I'm figuring it out. But last Friday, my birthday, my boss cut my hours in half. So yeah, I guess this is also like a PSA to people who aren't struggling right now. Don't be tone deaf, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes. If you start to notice behavior changes and lifestyle changes, I can promise you it's because people are being proactive or, I don't know, maybe reactive to their financial situation. It's just a mess.